Katie's World, also known as Katie's Dreamland in the other version. A small theme park with a few rides and room for expansion. Your aim is to double the park value. Your objective, to achieve a park value of at least 15,000, at the end of October, year 3. Alright, so this is the one where we manage a park again. Before we do, I'm just gonna... There we go. Listen, we gotta build one of these. Because I like the music. We gotta put it somewhere in here. I'm going to be playing this game for 3 hours straight, because that's how long this level is, so I want to be listening to this the whole time. So we're just going to place it somewhere, like, there we go, right next to the entrance. Now we can just attract some guests. Okay. Now we should just give that a test run. Give $1.50. Call it Katie's spinning. Stop spinning. Katie. We'll open it up. And oh no, it's going to rain. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh come on, we just begun. Okay, get rid of the tree then. What do you mean? Don't put that on me! Look at... What do you guys think of starting this one over? Yeah? Yeah, we're all in agreement? Okay, cool. Then what I think I'll do is... I want to do a little tour of the park first to see what the park is all about. So, hey guys, welcome to RollerCoaster Tycoon, and today we're looking at Katie's World. Okay, so here that the entire park revolves around the Storm, which is a recreation of the Ultimate, which is a really fucking weird roller coaster. I'm sorry for swearing so soon, but you gotta listen to me. I don't know if you've seen like an on-rail, like if a video of that ride. It's real strange. It's real weird. I don't know, and it's not built by a roller coaster manufacturer. It's built by British Rail, I think. I don't know what's wrong with it. It's really weird. Anyway, so now that we've got that, I also think we'll need more mechanics because there's only 2. That's not good. Let's get ourselves a loan here. That's the button I was looking for. There we go. Holy smokes. Okay. Alright, well, I'm not complaining. Interest is very low in this game, so just get your loan. Here we have an underground ride. It's Runaway Plumber. We can ask $3, even if it's a year old. We should be able to ask for, like... That does not fit. We gotta go with ragtime. There we go. And then... I think with that... If we improve the park and make people pay for those 2 roller coasters, I think we might already have somewhat of a steady income. We got it better. So let's go around the park, just make a few food squares, give these poor schmucks something to eat. They just need something to eat. So let's throw them a bone. I'm taking a look. It's a good place for it. Very busy. Well, that's the queue, so. It's busy at the beginning, but I'm thinking hungry. I guess they're a bit more at the back of the park. My analysis says that somewhere over here. No, here's better. Okay. Well, the train. Ooh, I see a fun idea for a food square. Let's go. But if I play my cards right, because we have a 25. We have a loan at 25,000, and we already have a park with 2 pretty decent rides. If we play our cards right, I think we're already gonna earn a decent bit of money with this. Ooh, is it having an error or... Oh, the inspection time! Oh, bloody hell! Sorry, that was unnecessary. We gotta... I guess our hungry can find anywhere to... Well, okay, we need to make more food places, because, I mean... The food is right there, but if you're standing in the queue for that one for ages, I'm guessing... Not a bad idea. You guys are complaining about being hungry, not thirsty, right? Yes. I want to go home. If there's a lot of I want to go home complaints, that usually means the path system isn't that great. So, yeah, there's a bit of a dead end here, but I think this is fine. If you want to go home, go home. There's not much... The path is fine. There's not any ginormous errors going on here. I think this is perfectly fine. There's not much I can help. Don't know why the park rating is going down as much as it is. I don't know how to help with the queue for Runaway Plumber. Oh dear. That's an ambulance. Anyway. What's the operation? Wait for full load. Well, you guys... Ooh, whoa, yeah, okay, I can see. First of all, I'm going to change where the entrance is. Second of all, I'm going to get rid of the rocket cars, because it doesn't make any sense. Also, I'm just going to have one very long train, because this is still higher capacity than the rocket cars. We'll need to change it. It cannot be called Runaway Plumber anymore. Now it has to be Runaway Plumber, the creature. So you're the creature who's chasing the plumber. You're not long. Okay. The creature feature, featuring the creature. So now all we gotta do is connect the entrance path. There we go. And more importantly, make the path itself a little shorter, so it's not just miles and miles upon queue, miles and miles upon off queue. So it should be a bit long because it's a roller coaster. And then I think from this point forward it should just be normal path. So let me just remake this real quick. And I think this should fix the issue, because the problem with the rocket cars, the entrance wasn't at the beginning. I think that just results in very poor throughput. And the queue's too long. The queue's way too long. I'm just gonna... I'll get rid of the tree. Why do I have to keep doing that? Why do I have to keep getting rid of the tree? I have to be the one who destroys nature. Okay. Can I see... Yeah, that connects. Okay, now for the underground view. Oh, this is a super long stage. We can have two, I think. And also... wait, I think I am brave enough to have two trains then. Look at that. That could give you a stroke. Holy moly. Okay, because you can easily climb onto the roofs here. Like, you're gonna have some rowdy American kids. Because proper British kids would never. Because this game takes place in England, right? I think we all agree on the general mythos. We should have a few more handymen. I also find that just having free roaming handyman works fine. If you can pay for it, and we have a good loan. Okay, let's see. How many people are still thinking I'm hungry? Holy moly! Okay, we need to step up our game. Loads of people are still hungry or thirsty. So we got a food square over here, food square over there. I think one near the start, or one over here in this corner. The reason I'm making all these food squares is, again, it has to look somewhat decent. I don't want to just... Why is everything breaking down? I'm not trying to point fingers here, Chris, but someone was building while paused. I'm just, again, not naming any names, Chris, but I'm just saying. I haven't even looked at what the rides are yet, because that's not what people want. They're fine. The ride selection is fine. What people really want is a place to shit and a place to drink and to eat so they can shit again. In a way, all of life is just one big build-up to sitting and shitting. Need to go. How can that? Okay, good. I'm thirsty. Okay, I need to go to the bathroom. I'm hungry has gone down, but there's still major complaints. But the bathroom is the biggest out of all of them. I don't know. I mean, I'm just spamming bathrooms at this point, but I don't know what else to do. I've got like 10 bathrooms. That's gonna cost me a lot in, you know, money. Okay, there's a lot of breakdowns. Should I get more? Just, here's a few more engineers. Welcome to Hyamorse. If you haven't discovered it yet, I use all these kinds of wacky names for my never mind. Never mind. Place this over here. Never mind. We'll do it like this. Entrance. Let's not make the entrance too long, because I'm looking at it. Only 4 guests can go into this thing at the same time. That's a shitty fucking throughput. So I'm like, let's not get too hasty. What? Wait, no, really? Wait, I want to see this. You have the option 1 ring. What? It doesn't even put it in the middle. It's just, why would you put that in the game? I mean, yeah, more customization, hell yeah, but like, I want to make these look like playground installations. There you go. Maybe like a light. Yeah. What? That's so weird. Yeah, I'll make my ride worse on purpose. 4 rings, of course. I'll do one. It's a gentle ride, so I'll do $1.50. How do we tie this back in with the forest theme that we got going on? I guess we can call them 3 rings. There you go. I'm a master of theming. How much has just that little flat ride? How much does that improve the park value? Yeah, barely. I would assume so. If this thing skyrocketed the park value, that would be a little scary. But making the layout any longer just to fill this awkward bit of space is just kind of makes it worse. I'm already in September, year 1. I don't want to spend any more time on it. I was thinking, because I also want to build the water slide. I was thinking of like filling the empty space up with a bit of that, but I don't know where to even put the station. Oh god, this whole thing's just a nightmare. No, it doesn't fit. Oh, it doesn't fit. Dear, oh dear. How very annoying. Hedge maze. That fits with the forest theme, right? If we surround the hedge maze with things. Oh, this is so annoying. This is just a ugly place of nothing. I generally just want to sell the land at this point. Just looking at it makes me annoyed. Ah, it's the worst. Why did I do that? Oh, just bad decisions back to back. It's like the ugly books all over again. But to be fair, I did manage to save that park. Very itchy ear. Like blue. There you go. And we'll call you... There's a lot of rain in this. Hydrometer. There we go. What about it? Yeah, medium. Yeah. Still, that's $4 that people will want to pay in the first year. So go get it. That's what I say. Let's build our queue line. Blue, of course, for the color of water. Okay, so we're finally making some rides. The park rating is kind of on the rise if you squint your eyes. Bars. Yeah, just all play the same music, it's fine. Well, 5 people have died in an accident. I say just straight up demolish it. Fuck it. How did it even get it to be built on the ground? I don't know. I'm not going to be able to reproduce that. Yeah. Well, how many people died? 8 people. Yeah, well, I mean, it wasn't my roller coaster, so I don't feel guilty about it at all. Right. Let's delete some path. So now the painful memory of this horrible ride can pass. And I said I was going to be brave, I was going to have 2 trains, so technically, yes, this is my fault for all these people. I should be in jail, because I you know, even if technically you can say it was my fault, I did say it. I've been recorded to say it, so technically I think in court that probably means I'm guilty. Let's just... we're not gonna touch on it. Like, Bumbley Beach was a very respectful park. This is a scummy park. The management's scummy, so we're just gonna hide it, not talk about it. There you go. The ride never existed. It's all in your head. Look, here's a funny dolphin statue. Shh. Don't talk about it. Don't talk about it. It didn't happen. It didn't fucking happen. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Okay, there we go. Okay, water slide. So the tree part of the park, that's true. We'll just call it wet slide. Usually wet. I just think wet slide is a good name. It's a good name for good people. I like this long stretch of conveyor belt. I wonder if I overestimated this thing, just like I did with the swinging coaster. You know what? I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see. Ooh, you know what's better? Whirlpool. There we go. And of course, it needs, as you know, the water style. Because what else? This crazy, fucked up world of ours. Egyptian theming objects. Thank you. That's useless. I was not thinking of getting that at all, but you know. It's better than nothing, I guess. Yeah, enjoy Whirlpool. Ah. There you go. And then... No! No, you gotta be kidding me! Okay, okay. Wooden crazy right on the I don't care much for those right now. Oh, that gave me a heart attack. Yeah, this was a pain to figure out. I'm gonna ask at least $4 for this. Okay, I know it's a bobsled coaster, not one of those wooden bobsled. But I want it to be like one of those toboggan rides. So we're gonna make it brown and have like a black outline. Also will fit better with the forest theme. Make this like an old green, like soapbox cars. There you go. And all these turns are banked, so there's no point where you go up. So it cannot fly off the track. In real life it definitely would fly off the track, but in this game I'm pretty sure I'm safe. What was that? I've never heard that sound effect before in this game. What are the stats? Oh wow, there we go. I'm asking a lot of money for that. Well, yeah, most guests already have the money lost by the entrance, so let's not ask for more than $5. Oh no, we're ruining our food square. I didn't even think. Oh no, we're not, because we can just. There we go. Except we shouldn't, because we should build the entrance. Let's do a green path, because it is the path of the forest. I want a longer queue, so you guys will be lost for a while. Sorry, because I want a longer queue. Okay, there you go. And we'll call this the Katie's Toboggan. Even though this is a bobsled ride, doesn't matter. We'll act like this is one anyway. Fuck it. Let's run a good ad for it. Couple weeks. We've also started losing money. We still have a mountain of money we're sitting on, but we're not making money anymore. So we should be very wary of that. And now that we have deforested this section of the park, I do think we should replant some trees. You know, we wanna stay on the good side of the Lorax. Not paying that. Oh, of course you're not. Sure. A bunch of cheapskates. Hedge maze fits well because it's made out of leaves. House of leaves. Car ride. Forest trucks. Nah. And then a steel roller coaster. But the thing is, it's only August of year 2. And the park value, yeah, it keeps going up, but it's also going to go crashing down. I say we keep away from building any more coasters. Because there's also a new coaster, right? We have the... Yeah, with the wooden crazy rodent... Say Walt Mouse. I mean, this is the American version, right? I think the RollerCoaster Tycoon Deluxe is the American version, which just means there's a few language differences, but that's it. I hope. But it says here, like, the Wild Mouse sounds like the American version. Wooden crazy roller coaster, that sounds like the British version. But no, it's the opposite. This is the America. What can I say? Americans really take their mice very seriously. Okay, so that was useless. I've got a bit more land now, but that was not worth it at all. Okay, I guess back to the forest section of the park. Even though, again, to make money, I think we should build another roller coaster, not more different rides, but you know. Boy, am I getting sick of the forest theme. And I'm sure oh boy, I'm sure there's still a few scenarios after this where we will face a similar problem. There you go. Yeah. I mean, that works. I like the fact that it's kind of hidden behind the trees. Let's see if that works from any other view. Whoops. Well, you know what? The guests don't see it from that angle, do they? They see it from this angle, this angle. Let's play some horror style. There we go. I quite like the way that looks, so there we go. I think we should just build a merry-go-round at the entrance, like I did when I played this all those years ago. Okay, I admit that I've done better hedge mazes in the past, but oh, there's a little bit there. There we go. Oh wait, no, it looks kind of like... Yeah. It's better like this, there we go. We made a load of money just because it rained a lot. So that was good for our profit margins. Boy, I wonder what made the most profit during that rainstorm. Let me check. 7,000 per hour. Wait, that was the information kiosk I just placed randomly, isn't it? Yeah, it was. That made the most money easily. That's where that 7 comes from at the end of that. Oh my lordy. Wow. Yeah, there you go. Why does Whirlpool keep making a loss? I don't get it. Why do people hate it? Where's the hatred coming from? Okay, let me... Yeah, that's a lot more land. Let's not buy all of it. No, so we don't even have construction rights over this. We don't have construction rights on this little 4+4 little plot of land. 1x1 little plot of land. I don't know why I said 4+4. I think something's wrong with me. The storm. I think, you know, looking back, I'm thinking that was foreshadowing. That was the park value. The same. I think this is the point where it's going to come crashing down, but knowing how long it takes, I'm pretty comfortable in building some rides again. Katie's Toboggan is making the most money, but it's not even making that much money for a roller coaster. So, what's being researched? A gentle ride. A new gentle ride? There's loads of gentle rides. If I had to guess, it's probably... It's going to be the bumper cars observation. I hope it's the observation tower, because it's kind of like that one better. It's also a weird plot of land here. It's not really perfect for building a roller coaster, though. This is an interesting... I can see why this scenario isn't in the beginner. Despite the fact I'm not having a lot of trouble with it, I can see how this might make a first-time player trip up, because there's a lot of rain. The terrain is covered in trees, which is very costly. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Coasters, or the cube paths. Oh. No! No! Oh no! No! Oh no! Darn! This is terrible. This is a terrible day in the history of me. Oh, gosh darn it indeed. You were all watching that. You were watching that fucking sped up footage of the coaster being built, and you were fucking going. Oh, that's a very specific word, but thank you. You were going. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. Hi, Mirth. That's not gonna work. You were right. Darn. I'm basically just using the launch as a chain lift. So, you know, there's only 2 loopings instead of 3, but, you know, could be worse. That still looks very intense though, but you know. Please don't. It's probably too intense again. I think the problem is I'm trying to fit it into a very small amount of space. But no, it's perfectly fine. I'll ask for 5. Well, I would say $5, but probably a lot of people have already spent money on the umbrellas, so I'm asking for 4 instead. Finally, we can open Ranger 2000s, and as is tradition, let's do an ad for it. 6 weeks. Nothing but Ranger goodness. It will have good throughput because it's launched. I should just always do that because you can make lift hills. This is just straight up better than a lift hill. But the lift hills do look fun. Alright, who's ready for the forest theme? Put a bunch of trees and pines and... Oh no, they're so sad! No! The maze is too difficult. Oh wow, I should have a free transport ride that just drops them off at the exit when they're done. They're probably waiting in line for a very long time. Oh, whoops. Oh, I deleted that. I have a faint memory of actually deleting that tree. I mean, of course I have. But I remember there was something in the back of my head going, no. But it wasn't strong enough, so I deleted it anyway. And that's what that was. It was my mind trying to warn me of the fact that I was removing a tree that didn't need to be removed. Well. The old drempelwaarde. Oh wait, the entrance. And the exit should be over here. Call this one Bumper Cars. The Drift Drift City. Yeah, well we'll give it some neon coloring then. Like some fucking cyberpunk. Yeah, it should look like those 80 grid thingies. Yes. We'll dodge and speed style. Yeah, perfect. And the queue line, I'm just quickly gonna make some guests a little lost so I can make the queue one tile longer. There you go. Replace them with the benches I've destroyed. By the way, I forgot to build a lot of benches to some of my more intense roller coasters. I think I want to get that started. Wow, even with 50 cents, nobody wants to ride the tree rings. Wow. There you go. Ah, it's just nice. Is the park becoming a little overstuffed? Sure. And this is definitely not one of my better looking parks, but you know what? I'm happy with it. You know, the challenge for this one was more the management anyway, but you know. It's not the worst. I think the park looks fine. It's better than my first attempt. I don't know if you remember my old Dynamite Doom save from that Katie's World video. Every park I made looks something like that. So, to be fair, the bar is in the basement and below. It's like buried alive, so... You know. It's raining again, you know what that means. Bunch of ads for the care lifts. Pizza. It's a pizza pie. And sorry, but we are just going to build another wooden crazy roller coaster. There's a lot of scenarios where you just start with the wooden roller coaster anyway. So we'll see that one soon enough. But yeah, the stand-up steel roller coaster. Yeah, for another time. We'll build that another time. Oh, we also built it in Dynamite Dunes, didn't we? No, there was a corkscrew coaster, right? Yes. So the idea for this coaster, I know it looks weird, but I swear I have an explanation for this. Yay! Cheer for me! Cheer for me! Yes! Anyway, as I was saying, the idea for this coaster is that, you know, I want it to be a mine train. I thought that might be fun. Because this is a mine train and this is a mine cart train. So, that's it. That's the idea. Alright, I think I'm gonna end it there. This was a fun episode. You know, I think that looks pretty fun. It's a very heavily themed coaster. There we go. It's got a big line. There we go. So yeah, that's it. Now we can finally end the episode. There we go.